understand how Romanticism is in philosophy and literature, I've brought up two examples. The first one is Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe, which is a poem. And this is a poem that is about a beautiful, painful memory. The speaker is reminiscing on his lost love, Annabel Lee. So this poem takes place when both individuals were very young, but the speaker surely states that they were madly in love. This motive here is to allow us to understand the passion he has toward her. And the second example that I've had is Frankenstein. We should all know Frankenstein. This is about the scientist whose goal was to build a creature and give it life, and he did exactly that. So the story may seem a little eerie, but considerably beautiful. Shelley created an interesting fiction romanticism story. Overall, these two examples from philosophy and literature truly express what romanticism is all about, coming from the love and the passion of Edgar Allan Poe's writing, and the beautiful but not appeasing feature of this Frankenstein comes to us. But both are very beautiful romanticism, poems, stories, or however you consider it. The way that romanticism can be seen is in the visual arts. This is where romanticism is considered pleasing to the eye. The way an artist is in the visual arts category separates him or herself from the others is by distinguishing the characteristic of the romantic art they are creating. So for my first example of visual art, here is a painting by Leonid Efremov, which is called A Crazy Quilt of Color. Visual art seems to carry a various amount of techniques that can be appeared in any sense of visual art. As for Efremov, he used what he fell in love with, painting, to his advantage of visual art. My second example of visual art is called The Starry Night by Van Gogh. When I first saw this image, I saw it in about 4th grade in my elementary school. My art teacher loved this picture. She loved Van Gogh as well, so I think this was overall the obsession part. But I've seen this image pretty much every museum I've ever been to that has considerably outstanding art. The last one I went to was the Franklin Institute and actually had the delay display of the Starry Night, which was pretty cool. But for Romanticism, this picture prospered during the Romantic period due to highlighting the element of continuity in the Romantic theory, as well as change. So, like I said before, everyone has freedom here in the Romanticism theory, and that's what I think Van Gogh did with this Starry Night. It's been around forever, and it still has the great impact on Romanticism as it does back then. The last view that Romanticism can be looked at is in music. Music and Romanticism